YouTube, it is Repost, back in another video. In today's video, we have a Chelsea realistic rebuild here in FC24. As you can see, we have the lineup from last season, but we also already have the likes of Pedro and where is he? Delap and Gittens. The three signings that we already have made are through the door, and we'll put them on the bench for y'all to see. So yeah. This is what the squad looks like so far. Obviously, the transfer window hasn't gone yet, but we're here with Chelsea. We're going to do a realistic rebuild. We're going to switch this tactic, actually. This is why I wanted y'all to be here for this. We're going to run with the 4-2-4. But we are going to... There we go. Going to do that. Palmer's going to play on this right, but he's going to be an inside forward roaming. We have a... Do we have a complete forward somewhere? Not a poacher. Maybe an advanced forward support. Yeah, that would look good. Then advanced forward. Oh, you can do complete advanced forward. Yeah, I'll do custom, whatever. And then this will be an inside forward on attack. And then we have but a holding ball winning midfielder. We have our box to box unbalanced, and then we have it'd be a fullback on defend, ball playing defender, and then yeah, here. So as you can see, this is our team with the ball. 3-man midfield, 3-man defense, and then a 4-man front. I think that's what Maresca's going to look to play next season, so that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to save that, and then we'll just put the players to where I feel they're best suited, and that would be here with Pedro and Delap. You can switch these if you want, and then you put Gittens here. Nope, not Sterling. Sterling's going to leave the club. Then we have James, and then we would have a Fofana or Tossin. Obviously, Fofana's injured, so this is what it looks like for now. I feel like our two new incoming signings in Pedro and Gittens are there, as well as Delap, who's already played for us. This is the way the lineup looks. Palmer's pretty much going to be on that left or right-hand side, cutting in and shooting, as well as Gittens, and then these two players are going to play up top with Fernando's box crashing, Caicedo holding down the midfield, and Cucurella inverting into the midfield. For this season, we're going to look to bolster this right-hand center half side, as well as a goalkeeper. And I already have some players in mind. But yeah, that is it for the time being. I will see y'all with transfer news when everything is said and done. I will show y'all the new side that we have. So, you know, I think there'll be 2 or 3 incomings and then a lot of outgoings that I will be able to show y'all in the coming seconds. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Alright, so here are at the beginning of the season. There were some incomings, but there weren't many, to be honest. As you can see, there's 2 changes to the starting 11. We brought in Luke Bade and we brought in Mike Mignon. And then we also switched Palmer and Gittens to wingers. And you can see in the bench we still have some players that we want to let go of. In João Felix, Giovanni Quenda did come through the door, because obviously Esteval isn't in this game, so I just decided why not make Quenda the youngster that we all rave for. But as you can see, a lot of players left the club. Yeah, I don't know if I can show y'all who all left, to be honest, but we do have a healthy budget. If we go to the office, you can see we have 266 million, and a lot of that. Oh, I can show. Oh yeah, okay, I can show you. Badiashile went to Bournemouth. Humphreys went to Celtic. Jackson went to Spurs. Chukwuemeka to Nottingham Forest. Brought in Bade here, and I think this is the Quenda deal. Yeah, that's the Quenda deal. Ogachukwu to Bournemouth as well. Petrovic to Newcastle. Chalobah to West Ham. Disasi to Villa, and that is about it. I think Chilwell and a couple others left before the end of last season. Other than that, if we show you the squad in Squad Hub, you can see Jorgensen and Penders both went out on loan, as well as Wiley. we have 4 center backs. Vega went out on loan with an option to buy for about 10 million. Anselmino went out on loan as well as Josh. Amogu went out on loan to Celtic. George to Ipswich. KDH loan with option to buy. Matos is transfer listed. Joao Felix, I'm trying to transfer list, but it's only a loan list. Nani is transfer listed. I don't know if I'm going to let him go. Pedro was also moved to the right wing spot, and then Guiu went out on loan to Burnley. If I show you my short list, it's really annoying what happened, and it's just because, you know, the game isn't really updated. I wanted Mamadou Sarr. Obviously, he's a Chelsea player. Joined the club. We try to negotiate for Kudus. We can't. Just join the club. Just join the club. Just join the club. Had to move to Man City, and they won't negotiate with us because apparently we're a rival. Can't buy Sugo. Can't buy Xavi Simmons. Can't buy who I was gonna buy instead of Hato and Ruggeri. Yeah, so we just can't do business right now, which is pretty annoying. Because I did want Kudus to come through the door or Malik Fofana, but it just doesn't seem that way. So, as you can see, our only 3 incomings are Mignon, Bade, and Quenda, and then we have Pedro, Delap, and Gittens already through the door. But we are going to keep looking at players, see if there's anyone that intrigues us that fits our links or fits the model that we're going after. So yeah, I will update y'all when that time is. But yeah, I'm going to play a couple games, and then we'll be back at the end of the window to show you everything that has happened. Alright, so here we are. Deadline day was a couple days ago. As you can see, we're top of the league. Had an incredible result against Wolves. If it allows me to show you on the calendar, you can see we won 7-1. Beat Walsall in the cup, which is expected, but also beat City 3-0 and then Palace 3-2. If we look at the squad hub, or the team management, I guess, you can see there was one more incoming in Silva. Antonio Silva came in at that center back position. And then Kenan Yildiz came in, and then we promoted this guy, Partridge, who will probably go out on loan in January. Still looking for another striker, but I think the striker option is really just Ekatike for Chelsea, and he's not willing to relocate at this time, so yeah, don't know what striker move I'm going to make, but obviously, you know, Neto can play there, or Joao Felix if need be, because Felix was supposed to go to Barcelona. I just don't know what happened to the deal, but yeah, top of the league, pretty happy with where we're at. If you go to the squad hub, we can see our leading scorers, which is probably Joao Pedro, because he scored an insane amount. Yeah, 7 goals in total, 2 in the Carabao Cup, obviously, so 5 in the Prem in 3. Delap has assisted a ton, Palmer scored a ton, and Gittens has scored 1 in pretty much every competition he's played in, and then Fernandez has a goal in the friendlies, as well as Yildi. He wasn't at the club then. Neto has a goal. He scored against Wolves. Yeah, other than that, we have a lot of players out on loan. You can see Jorgensen's getting some game time. We can't really track the others. We can just see their plus ratings, obviously. But yeah, everything is looking good as of now. Players are playing great. Games are going well. So, you know, hopefully it continues. And yeah, I'll see y'all pretty much at the end of the season. Alright, so we are back in the January transfer window because, as you can see, there was a move. Morgan Rogers came through the door, as well as Malik Fofana. I'm going to look to move on Yildiz. Obviously, not that realistic that someone gets moved on 6 months after being brought in, but he's not really a Chelsea target. I just genuinely needed someone to back up Gittens on that left-hand side because I sent George out on loan, so I just brought him in, but Malik Fofana wasn't available, but now that he is, he's through the door, and then Morgan Rogers also through the door to be that versatile forward that we're all looking for. I know Joao Pedro might do that, but he's been playing well enough at striker that I'm going to just leave him there, and then Morgan Rogers is going to play across the board. He can even do this, and then you could even do that if you want to, but I think Delap's played well as well. We're gonna play Morgan Rogers, give him a couple games, see how he develops. Probably move him out to the wing in terms of development as well, actually, if we can. We were able to move Joao Felix back out on loan to AC Milan as well, which was pretty funny. We'll put you on the left-hand side. But yeah, if we look at the stats, this is about to be the first game that Mormon Rogers plays, but you can see Palmer, Pedro, and Delap have all played excellent, with Pedro and Palmer really standing out, and then Gittens hasn't been awful, but hasn't been great, so that's why Rogers is through the door. Hopefully he can produce a little bit more. Might change the tactic up a little bit as well. Maybe only one striker. It really depends, but yeah, those are the moves that we've made. If we go to office, you can see that still in the FA Cup. We're playing Southampton. I think this is third round, so obviously nothing's really happened. We lost in the quarterfinals to Man City. And then in terms of the Premier League, we are top right now by 2 points. Or not 2 points, 6 points. And then in the Champions League, we are in fifth position after 6 games, with 13 points. So it looks like we'll most likely make it through. But then again, we are level on the dropout top 8. But we have Sporting and FK Sturm Graz, so yeah, should be able to make it out in the top 8. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to simulating, and I will see y'all at the end of the season. Alright, well, here we are at the end of the season. As you can see, the team grew a little bit. Pedro, Delap up a couple, as well as Gittens going up a couple. If you want to look at where we ended, it was a little disappointing at the end of the season. Finished second. We lost our last couple of games, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, lost 2 out of the last 3 and drew to Liverpool, who ended up winning the league. We're perfect in April, horrible in March. Got knocked out of the Champions League there. So yeah, didn't make it out of the round of 16. Didn't win any other trophy. Pretty bad end to the season, but at the same time, I think we outperformed what we anticipated. I don't think I was really thinking we were gonna get second. You can look through youth intakes to see if there's anyone, but it doesn't seem like it. Everyone else probably would have got signed. No, I don't think so. Bring him in. He's probably a high overall, as well as him. Bring in a couple. But yeah, nothing really to show for the season, so I will come back to y'all at the beginning of season 2. Alright, we are back, and oh, Fluminense just scored against Inter Milan to go 2-0 up in the 93rd minute, so it seems like they're going through, and that's a massive upset. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but they just placed it into the bottom right corner. It was a beautiful shot, but yeah, we're back at the beginning of season 2. Excuse me. Trying to remember while I do my coaches and watch this replay. 5-star coach, finally. Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful shot from the throw and just placed it bottom right. Jan Sommer arms were too short to really get there. And Fluminense go 2-0 up in a game that's pretty much done and dusted now. So, you know, congrats to them for making the next round. That's the second Brazilian side to go through after Palmeiras beat Botafogo. But yeah, it's an incredible result. But what we're here for is the FIFA rebuild. As you can see, I put Gittens back in the starting lineup, and then Silva's gone up a little bit. Guiu came back from loan. And then in the incomings, we had Ruggeri and Mamadou Sarr. Penders is probably going to go back out on loan. Sanchez left the club to Leipzig. Towson's on the bench. Yildiz is leaving to either Palace or Monaco. And then Moeka, Kellyman, Anselmino, Wiley, all going to go out on loan as well. But these players are going to be depth in the reserves. But yeah, we just started preseason, so, you know, I'm going to simulate through the transfer window. If there's any other things that happen, I'll be sure to come back and let y'all know. But other than that, I will see y'all probably at the January transfer window, if not at the end of the season. Alright, here we are at the end of season 2. Another Arsenal season where we just end second again. But in the FA Cup, I don't know where we reached, to be honest. Wasn't really paying attention. Lost in the fourth round to Sheffield United, I guess. We did win the Carabao Cup against Arsenal at least, so there's a trophy there. In the Champions League, we were knocked out in the round of 16, I believe. Oh, wrong competition. Yeah, knocked out by Inter Milan in the quarterfinal. So yeah, I guess on to season 3, where I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, probably make some bigger signings. All right, I decided to jump back in here. We're 10 points clear at the top. That's what I wanted to make note of. We do have a game in hand, so we're 7 points clear if Liverpool end up winning their next game, which is actually against us. But their game in hand would be again. Oh, did I? Nope, did the wrong thing. Their game in hand might be the match against Man United or Tottenham. Probably against Tottenham, because you can see they only have 30 games played. But yeah, we're looking good. 10 points clear at the top in the FA Cup. We're in the semifinals against West Ham. In the Carabao Cup, we did lose. I just don't remember when, to be honest. Lost to Brentford on penalties. And then in the Champions League, we are through to the quarterfinals, where we just beat Napoli, as you saw. I keep doing that. We had Club Brugge, and then we had Union Berlin maybe in the playoff? Stuttgart in the playoff. I just knew it was a German side. I didn't know. We ended 16th. We won one of the last games and drew one of the last games. Yeah, definitely disappointing to not make it through in the top 8, but it's whatever. We're in the quarterfinals, not the end of the world. So yeah, I'll see y'all at the end of the season to see if we win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and if we're in the Champions League final. That's something that I will be playing. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Alright, well, as you can see, we just simulated the Barcelona game. I wanted to come back after that to show y'all that we are in the final, and we did wrap up the Prem. As you can see, we have a game in hand, and they can only get 9 points from the rest of their games. We're 11 points clear, so we wrapped up the Prem. Always good to see. If you look at the FA Cup, we are in the final of that as well, and then we are in the Champions League final against Real Madrid. So we are going to simulate to this with y'all here. Yeah, let's see how many points we can accumulate in the rest of the season. We can only get 12 more. Obviously, we're going to just simulate, but the main concern is if we can get the treble. Obviously, we play Liverpool in this match right here. We can see if the treble is on, and it is. It's a 2-1 win. So yeah, that's the Prem. That's the that is the Premier League, the FA Cup, and hopefully the Champions League, which we're gonna play. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we're able to do it. I'm not the best at this game, to be honest. But you know, Real Madrid are pretty much the best team in the world, so you know you're gonna get to see the whole game. Actually, if we go, Reece James has a red. Are you kidding? All right, well, Reece can't play, so who do we do it? You know what? Just for a nice little touch, I know he's out on loan, but we are going to go here. And Josh is getting the start for the Champions League final. Hopefully that means we can win. He might get cooked by Vinny, but you know, might as well try. To the match we go. Show you the points tally and everything after this match, but I think while we're loading into this, it is a good time to say, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Every little bit of support does go a long way, so
the best two sides in the tournament finally.
I did not realize the audio was on. As I turn the audio off, I guess would be a good time to say, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. It does mean a lot. If you do support the videos, it makes me know that
going
like
head to
content.
head.
And we're underway.
Here we go. Champions League final against Madrid. As you can see, our fluffy hats. Is that a red one?
Here's how Chelsea line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. Quite narrow
We have
through
Josh
the
there.
field, and then a back four.
It's right there.
The full-backs are going to be expected to get up and down.
I thought I said decisive pass. I can take it with good build-up play though. No touch. Danny, get back. Why is it passing inside? Yeah, I think it starts the game. Just give them the ball away a lot. It's 10 minutes left, it's still moving, so you can't really like this. It's a situation where hopefully we can break a little bit here.
That's a real shame.
Well, they certainly needed to bolster in the defensive areas, and I think it'll be a good signing.
Wish we had this. We're going to go right for on this ball. Maybe on goal. Actually, you know what? Hopefully that's enough to go in. Oh my god, the game took right card as well. Yeah, what a free kick. And it's 1-0 to us. Yeah, my controller is affected by Ohio, so I am going to pause this game and I will be right back to record with y'all. You're probably going to see everything just screw up for a sec. I will be right back. I do have to grab some more batteries. Alright, we are back. As you can see, the window's still not open or anything like that. Nothing happened. I just plugged in the case for just trying to waste time. are missing the right back. That's what they're doing. Like, if they're about to miss it, it's like it's just a nice shot.
Nearly half-time now. Chelsea just have their noses in front.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, guy, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break. Even if it isn't that big, they'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second half.
It's too many guard.
Actually stop them.
Surely, right?
And it has been booked for the goal.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now. Can't make too rash challenges or he'll be off.
Seems like a good enough power. Fernandez played it. Good ball. And it's 2-0. João Pedro with the header. What a finish to the top post. Down and in.
Well, here we can see it again. And the delivery from the corner
Here
spot
comes
on.
the replay. You can see
Great finish
João
as
Pedro
well.
just hits it
Good
up.
connection with the ball.
Nothing we can talk to do about that. That's
Fantastic
the
goal.
best hitters that you can get from. And it's 2-0 Chelsea, and it seems like we are on cruise control for the rest of this Champions League final. A little bit shaky. It's very little shaky. And a little bit shaky at the start. It seems like we've and it seems like we might be able to get a treble this season. This team
With
at
the
the
tackle,
show
and the result is a throw.
at the very end of this match. Obviously, there wasn't really much. What happened in the cup, the opportunity to play in the Champions League final alongside Liverpool. So, they might have a break here. Pablo's fast. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. And that's 2-0 at halftime.
That brings the first half to a close.
Don't need to make any subs here. The bench is loaded with talent, though. If we do go and look at it, you can see Silva's there, Rogers is there, Delap's there. I do have a good idea in mind of who I want to come on in this match.
Ball rolling again. With Real
Probably
Madrid
put
left with a
subs in
massive
60,
decline in this
70,
second half.
if it's still 2-0, if not, then
Promising looking ball.
it's a great thing.
The ball is set. And the chance has gone to
As he has in real life.
Enzo Fernandez.
Ball's played out to
Let's know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
tickets.
This is a really good bit of business. The crowd
This was it in the Pedro. Is that 3-0? It is.
The celebrations were slipped there.
Is it not? Oh no, it's offside.
frustrating he is, but he did finish it off well.
Gittens with some really good play there. Just played it a little too late. You can see Pedro was pretty much full body offside. Pretty delayed pass there, was just waiting for the run. And then when Pedro makes that run, he's already offside. Good defensive line. Yeah, he was great defense there. Probably gonna have
Could be
another.
a chance.
Just travel.
If you get a goal, we're right
Here
back
comes
into
Johnson.
this
He's right.
game.
It's an 8 space. He's just gonna take it. Give it to him. just that far offside. That's probably why it lagged when the goal went in.
Chouameni.
There you go, Josh.
Chelsea have it back now.
This is the match. Game set match. Chelsea is the match. Against Real Madrid, the 10. Had a great goal. There we go.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderful
What great play by Gittens there. What great play by Palmer to find Gittens to
brilliant
open
finish.
and it seemed like Chelsea were just on cruise control in this match. Two come on. We're taking Ekatike off. We're putting Delap on. Keeping Palmer in. Putting Rogers on. And putting... I don't want to take either of these out. I want Caicedo to lift the trophy, so we are just going to take Enzo out for Lavia, who's a big part of the Chelsea rebuild, as well as Antonio Silva, who was a key part of the first couple of seasons. Get him as subs. It's a game set. Guard this year. PSG just ran away.
This might be promising. Good strong tackle. It will be a throw-in.
But yeah, you do want Palmer to stick out for the rest of the game.
Ryan Shorty. Chelsea recovering possession well.
Wish James was there. That's almost true. Offside there, but what a save by Pedro.
Over it comes.
Pedro's hurt.
Really good interception to take the ball.
Just heading the ball away, trying to get the defensive numbers back.
Get that quite right. It's a throw-in.
So we are going to have to sub him off, which is a little annoying. Give it to Gusto, but you know what I'm going to do? Give it to Neto. Neto's going to play left back for us. It's a little bit of a joke, but, you know. We run a 3 at the back anyway.
Mendes.
As you can see, we just have Neto. That's a foul.
We're getting interested
Red?
there, but not anymore.
Ref? Ref.
Wenger.
It's a
Good vision.
that is the most the game is good. Saw that a lot. It's Chelsea. I know it's going to be Chelsea sustains possession. Just play the ball around. Let the ball is Chelsea. Just pretty much going to take this result as it comes. I think they're happy with the 3-0. Really just going to hold the ball, see.
This is a lovely
Retire
position to
out
be in.
his legs.
Keeping the ball and the lead.
As
Real Madrid come away with
ball was not there. Chelsea not really accurate with the
Nothing.
passes there, only 80%, which is pretty low number in football. But there's a ton of space for him. The tackle by Antonio Silva, the second tackle. Great defense. All Chelsea's waiting for now is just trophy lift, and that would signify that they get a big trophy this season. Just an absolutely dominant performance since Madrid had that record early on. So it's a good top points. Madrid was just going to just
Jude Bellingham.
Here comes Josh. Can he intervene with the ball?
Camavinga.
Way out of position.
Ryan Check.
Here goes
Goes to
Jordan.
goal.
Great save.
Excellent work from the keeper to
Outfield
deny
play.
a promising looking attack.
Best team.
What's the keeper doing here?
Keep the clean sheet. Keep the clean sheet.
Camavinga. Oh, great touch.
Score one.
And the score. Decent mistake, but it means that they're not going to
Whatever.
Where's he going? In the scoreline.
Congrats to you. Just silence. Did you want to watch? Just head on here. As we approach the full time whistle here, Alexa takes the ball off. Lento's gonna attack. Here comes Rogers.
Could be
Here
dangerous.
comes Rogers. And then we lead this one.
And then
Chelsea are your champions. In Old Trafford.
Look what it means on both sides of the coin. The joy is clear to see, as is the disappointment. Wonderful scenes.
Huge achievement.
Players gather their thoughts, the handshakes begin, and they go up to receive their prizes. And now the big moment. The trophy lifted itself.
Look how much
Chelsea are your Champions League winners. And that is the treble complete. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. It was a great rebuild. I had a lot of fun doing it. I know this is what y'all asked for on Twitter. I did a poll, so yeah, go follow me there on Mariska's Era, because there's definitely going to be suggestions of what polls or what content y'all want me to make on there. As we load back into the game and we see our bus celebration. All three trophies are going to be the treble winners. Chelsea Football Club winning its first ever treble. It's a great season. Did we go Centurions? Did we not? We can see. See, we joined the Champions League. 94 points in the Prem. Really, really, really high points tally. If we want to look at the goals by the side today, we can. And we can see Mignon with 3 assists. Interesting. Cole with 6 goals. Cole Palmer was Caleb Wiley for a second, but Cole Palmer with 34 and 21, Pedro with 32 and 14, Ekatike with 28 and 5, Morgan Rogers with 19 and 10. Just, a great season for everyone overall. Joao Felix is back at the club maybe after being out on loan. Gusto finally got a goal. But yeah, that is the goal tally for everyone. The game's absolutely bugging. I think my computer is fried. So I'm going to just end it there. The rebuild is complete, finally. Did take a while to record, probably 3.5 hours or so. But if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, it's Repulse, and I'm out. Peace.